Hello everyone, this is Double, and today, you all probably already know that GAWR GURA has retired in a way. She graduated. Now, will she come back? I don't know. She technically could, but just not under Hololive or GAWR GURA. Someone new in a new channel. Now, today I will be talking about the reason why GAWR GURA and a lot of other VTubers could be quitting. I'm gonna make this quick. And I know my channel's nothing to do with VTubers or Hololive in general, but I know a lot of people have questions, so I just want to help them answer it. Now, we've had Gogura, she is going to graduate. Ume is also going to graduate on April 28th. She's been part of she's been part of Hololive less than Gogura. Shion is also graduating on 2 days before Mume, of which Mume is actually graduating around 3 days before Gogura. Fana has already graduated, Alka's already graduated, and we've got Amelia, I think it was something like that. Yeah, Watson, Amelia, she was in the same group as Gogura, but she has already graduated. Now, what are the reasons? Now, the fact a lot of VTubers are leaving Hololive recently, in my opinion, it is something to do with the company. So when they say management disputes, I don't think they're lying. It's true. Now, when they say management disputes or unalignment, it can mean many things. Now, the reason they're leaving could be restrictions, because, you know, Hololive owns the channel, owns their models. They have power over them in a way. So it could be restrictions. It could be people sometimes bring money. Now, I don't really think money could be a reason. Distributions, yes, now that could come under content creation. Now that can come under restriction about what they're able to create. Another reason that Gogura actually mentioned was public expectation and pressure and stress. That is something we can, stop. So if you just okay, you just don't make her stressed out, or any other VTuber, any YouTuber, don't make them stressed out. You can send awful messages, that's fine. Just don't stress them out. Now, like I said, a lot of YouTubers are quitting, so it's definitely something to do with the company. Now, whether if it's actually to do with restrictions, if it's actually to do with money, I don't know. This is just theories or speculations. So don't take it for granted. We never know because they never tell us. Now, if we go here, it's just gonna say disagreements with management company direction, which is what she said. That's what most of the VTubers say. Now, it can just be, nothing to do with the content. It could be nothing to do with money. It's just that they just don't work out, right? That's very unlikely though. Now there's a video from someone and he's a nice guy, and his what he says really makes sense to me. So I'm just gonna
I switched from due
oh my god.
dates
Oh,
to
this
due
why I said
dates, and
that.
it made me go from
I'm
weeks
just
behind to
gonna
weeks
put the
ahead
video
of my
back
deadlines. You see, I used
and
to just bed rot
I'm
all
gonna
day
show
getting
you
nothing done.
Independence own
what he says, and his um what he says is actually could be a good reason. So I'm just going to play this, and hopefully the ad is not show.
I'm an outsider, okay? I don't know shit about VTubers. Alright? I'm friends with some VTubers, but I don't really talk about the business end of things that often. When I hear difficulty with management, I get the feeling that it's something about the contract. Because the problem when it comes to VTubing agencies, from what I understand, is that you don't own your IP. Unlike, well, okay, I don't know how VShojo is nowadays, but I know with VShojo's like original roster, they signed independents. So those independents own their IP. If they leave, they keep their character. Whereas when it comes to Hololive, Hololive builds the character. They own the IP. You are just there to play the character. So you have no negotiation power. Your only key to negotiating is packing your bags and leaving. So, am I right to assume that upon contract renewal for, well, this is, I guess, is all speculation. Is it a safe assumption to think that higher management is just trying to nickel and dime her, not pay her what she's actually worth, and she's now decided that it's better off for her to go independent than it is to work for Hololive? The difficulty that comes with that is, like, usually you have to stay anonymous, right? How the hell? It's not like I doubt Hololive is going to allow her to say that she was GAWR GURA. So she would basically be starting over from scratch. It's most likely not about the money, I think. I don't know what the contract looks like. So, what do they mean by graduation? So, and I learned this recently as well. Graduation in the sense of VTubing is like them quitting. I don't know why they don't just say that they're quitting, but I mean, technically, okay. If you quit, that means you stop doing it. But usually when someone graduates, it opens the door for them to continue VTubing just as a different character.
Now, that is really it. Now, if we come over here and if you search up what kind of discussions will management in Hololive need, they say content production, which I already covered, personal and professional development, so addressing career goals, training opportunities, and personal. I don't think that is probably unlikely. That is actually addressing career goals. So now this only works if the person wants to go into a different career path. Now discussing them with the company managers and management. Now obviously they will not want you to go down the different career path because it probably mean that you need to quit VTube. Now that's gonna start with disputes and you're just gonna end up leaving. Maybe not every VTuber. Then it says negotiating contracts, discussing earnings, and handling business-related issues. Um, again, earnings. No, I don't really think. I mean, unless they're really paying you terribly, which I don't think Hololive does, then I don't think anyone will leave. So I don't think it's to do with money. Negotiating contracts, I mean, that's done at the start, right? So if you've already joined, really, it's like you've already accepted the contract, so why would you negotiate after if you get what I mean? Unless I'm being stupid. But I don't think that's gonna be a issue, mainly when it comes to um when if you can disagree with disagree when it comes to disagreements. Um, planning collaborations. So if you discuss collaborations, so basically disagreements. So okay, so if I put kind of disagreements with management, yeah. So yeah, nothing really shows up. They don't tell you anything. So what? So you basically the only way to know is to think about what does it mean to disagree with management. Now, this is basically all we have. GAWR GURA, she was like the face of VTubers, right? Now she went in and gave the management issue reason that can be bad for Hololive. Like she was the main face of Hololive. First Gen 2, and you see, nothing can be done about it now. But mm, when I think about it, when she said public, when she says public expectations and stress, it really makes me feel bad for her because that is a really big reason. I mean, that reason alone can have someone quit. So if you're not careful, come on, man. If you're gonna put a ton of pressure on someone and then be surprised they quit, like, come on, man, just think about it. Just think about what you're doing. When it also comes down to disagree with management now, because Hololive does own the VTubing models and the channel. Now, like he said, because they own everything, you can't really negotiate. The only thing you can do is leave because they have control all over your channel. They can legit do anything, and you don't want anything bad to happen. So really, you'll have to leave. And like I said, so many VTubers are leaving. So the reason has to lie in the company somewhere. And probably, yes, disagreements. Content, right? Definitely, definitely to do restrictions. I think restrictions is gonna be a big, big reason. Restrictions, they are probably stopping them from something in a way, or just putting a lot of pressure on them to the point where they can't just, they can't handle it anymore. Someone made a comment which actually I actually agree with. And he said, let me just get it up real quick. He said that she needs to get away from this leech of a company. So he used the word leech. It kind of means he's saying they're greedy. But I've never heard. I'm not sure if they're really greedy. He says the ones that don't graduate end up getting so sick they can't even stream anymore. Now there was this VTuber. Now I'm not sure if her reason was lying in the company, but she said that things got so bad for her. She planned on quitting, but she did. She is actually in the group with same as GAWR GURA, and she is Mori. Um, Now again, I don't know much about VTubing, so all I can say is restrictions. The company stopping them from doing things, which can lead to disagreements and disputes. It might be money, but I think it's unlikely. And there was one other reason. Oh my god, I'm forgetting. Um, oh yeah, public expectations and pressure that can easily be stopped by us. But mm, I think the main reason is probably to do with the company. Yeah. So this is it, really. What more can I say? There's really nothing else I can say. I hope that I've answered your questions. We've got flipping news pages having a flipping uh article about it. So let's see what they say. We might find something. So it just says that she announced the graduations, right? It's a significant departure from one of the most recognized faces in the VTubing world. It was made during a live stream tied to important announcement. Which she said disagreements with Hololive management and company direction. Again, this is the reason every VTuber, this is the reason every VTuber who quits gives. And considering a lot of VTubers have left, it's probably the reason. She came in 2020 as a founding member of Hololive. Okay. It's so sad, man. It's she's gonna have a final live stream for May 1st. Oh my god. You know, I just wanna say I know she probably won't see this video. I just want to say though, thank you for everything you've done. I've never really watched VTubers. I mean, but I still saw clips and stuff here and there. I still really liked it. She was a great person, really influential. She helped a lot of people you don't understand. I think she could be counted as a legend. She is. She's a really nice person. And I was actually planning on watching her live streams, but this happened and now the only live streams, I mean, I can still, but it's not gonna be the same, you know? Knowing she's gone, but watching her live streams is not gonna feel right. So I watch any live stream that comes and I wish her the best and farewell, and I hope whatever you go into you're happy with it. And if you do come back as a new person, and when I say that, I mean, you know, a new channel, new model, I hope you're happy with that too. Everyone will be waiting for you and they'll be always wishing for you. So, and not just you, May, Shion, all of you that are quitting as well. Best of luck. And hey, as well, like, I just see, um, it flags a broader trend as several high-profile graduations have occurred across both English and Japanese branches of Hololive. Fellow EN talents including Nana Shimomei, like I said, Fuana, Amelia, Sana have also announced exits in recent months. On the Japanese side, Shion, Chloe have also stepped away. And now, the reasons may vary, but many have referred either creative disagreements or shifting priorities within the company. This is a big clue. If they all saying disagreements, it definitely lies within the company. There's some sort of restriction, there's some sort of thing in the company which they don't like, which is making them leave. It might be something that puts a lot of pressure on them. Maybe the company puts a lot of expectations on them. We won't know. And that could be a reason. If they're putting a lot of expectation on you, you're gonna be like, hold up, I can't handle this, you know, blah blah blah. But who knows what the real reason could be? Disagreements with management could be a load of things. It could include a lot of things. So really, when I say restrictions and just disagreements to do with content, maybe, I mean, probably really disagreements with content and stuff is unlikely. But then disagreements with, oh my god, would I just see, having disagreements with management, right? So, you know what I said 2 minutes ago that I don't know why I can't think of it, but you know I've said it. Yeah. So we never know what the real reason is because they never say what the actual like. They're not precise. They're broad with it. Disagree with management or disputes or now what is it about? Disputes could be about all sorts of things. So this is it really. This is what I think. There could be reasons I haven't mentioned, and we probably won't ever know. Will she come back? We don't know. Many people say Susan or something like that is her. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually her. But time will tell. And yeah, this is it. I hope I have answered some of your questions, and I'll see you all in the next one. And again, I'm just gonna sum it up in the end. The reason most likely lie in the company. The company is doing something which they don't like. It can be something which puts a lot of pressure on them, expectations. it can public expectations as well and pressure, restrictions, or money is very unlikely, and content discussions very unlikely to be the reason for them to leave unless it can come under, you know, restrictions. They might be restricted from making certain content, but I doubt that is. It's probably restrictions is also broad a bit, but it can be basically restricting them from anything and expectations, like I said, and public stress and public expectations as well. And yeah, it could really mean anything. So that's the reason I'm getting out of this. And contracts, maybe. When it comes to contracts, I mean, contracts, they're not being paid, I mean, they get money from the YouTube channel as well. So I doubt it's money you get. But again, this is all we or I anyway don't know any other reasons. They don't tell us anything. So I hope I have answered some of your questions. Thank you for watching, and GAWR GURA, and everyone else. I hope you the best. It's just really sad to see you go. I really, really enjoyed watching any clips I saw of you. Thank you, and live a good life, and I hope I answered your questions. See you all. Goodbye.